Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Lynn Wilson. Welcome back to a mini haul. I went to a couple of dollar stores, so I thought I'd show you a couple of things. I didn't get much. Some things are from Dollar Tree, and some things are from Dollar Zone. Some are for myself, some are for Vacation Bible School, and some are for my job. So I got a little bit of everything, and I have a lot going on in the house right now, so if you hear doors closing and opening, we have all kinds of stuff happening, so I'm sorry for any additional noise. So let me jump right in and show you what I got. So this is from the Dollar Tree. Okay, Dollar Tree, I picked up these 3 books. So we've got this color, we have this color, I like the mountains on that one, and then we have this color, and they are Bible word search puzzle books. So, yeah, so like Women of the Bible, Bible Villains, the 4th book, let's see, Armageddon, and the words underneath. We do some packets at work, and gift bags, kind of a project that we have, and so these are going to go in there. They had 12 at the register. I took everything they had. And then another thing I found, and this is for Vacation Bible School, and this is new to me. Maybe you've all seen it. I don't know. But it's a cute, well, it's caught. Hang on a second. Let's get this right. There we go. It's a galvanized little frame. You can see, really cute. There's the back of it. And this one has an anchor on it, and it looks just like it curls at the end. You can see through that. It's got the hanger. And then this one has a starfish. These are the only 2 that I saw. And they had 24 of these mixed between the anchor and the starfish. And I took all 24. So I did check out a second Dollar Tree on the way home that was nearby. Did not see these items. So they're new to me. I grabbed them. They are going to be for our Vacation Bible School. So that was all that I got from the Dollar Tree. I don't think I got anything else there, but I did go to Dollar Zone, which is similar to Dollar Tree if you're unfamiliar with it. But they have everything from $1 to maybe $6 or $7, somewhere in that price range. But I really like them. Some of their things are really, really, really good quality. Like I'll show you 2 jars that I got that I think, like, if you had gone to a TJ Maxx, you would probably have seen something like this there. But then you get other things there that you're kind of like, really, it's Dollar Tree, the dollar store type item where you're like, it's going to break in 5 minutes. So let me show you 2 gift bags I purchased. And I picked 4 of each up. So this is the gift tag, which I think is quite lovely. Just playing on the back. So here's the first one. I absolutely love it. This is the side on it here. I like that the sides aren't white. Sometimes they'll do the packaging, one way. And so here's the second one. Same with the gift tag. I really like the gift tag. I think it's a nice touch. White there, but there's the second one. And the side is like that. Anytime you get anything with a Bible verse on it, then it becomes a specialty item, and it's usually more expensive. So one says, with God, all things are possible, Matthew 6:19-26, and faith can move mountains, Matthew 17:20. And I picked these up because they could be birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, anytime gifts. Even if I go to do the plate, if you didn't catch that video, you'll have to go check out the plate. But I thought they were a nice touch, and I'm always looking to store things away in my stockpile, in my full, having a fully stocked home, that I can have these things on hand. And then I picked up these. They were 4 for $1, and they are planter saucers. Just the ones you would put like a house plant or something on to catch. Whoop, I gotta take that out of there. It's a little sticky receipt there. You put your plants on to collect the water. But they're 4 for $1, so they're $1 each. I picked up 60 of these, not 64 sets of 4, but in total 60 of these planters for Vacation Bible School. We are going to be making sun catchers out of these. So that's another DIY I'm working on. I have a 3-tier stand in my bathroom upstairs. It was white wicker, and it's probably 3 feet, maybe 3 feet high, and it's quite nice, and we put toiletries in them. The bottom has like a lip around it so the things stay in there nicely, and the next 2 tiers are just like a shelf. But the problem is you put things and they tend to, it's like a wicker base, so they don't stand up properly. So I thought it was white wicker. And then I dry brushed it with green, so it's got the background of white with a hint of green. And everything at Dollar Tree was like bright red, neon green, bright blue. I couldn't find anything neutral, and I needed something completely round because the shelves are round. So this is a nice sturdy basket. This was $2. So at the dollar zone, everything's $1 unless it's clearly noted. And I've actually taken the stickers off, but there was a sticker here that said $2. So the size just has little hearts on it. You don't even notice that. But the fact that it's a circle, it's going to fit on that shelf perfectly. So I did pick up 2 of them for both of the shelves. We'll see how that goes. I like this too because, if you put toiletries in there like hair gel or anything like that, then sometimes it, gets sticky. These are going to be easy to clean. So I thought this was great. Things I picked up at the dollar zone were a 72 pack Stick It dots, and these are permanent dots. I love the dots. How many of you are crafters? Do you like dots? I've used the tape runner. I find that as much as I like it, I don't know, I go to the dots more. I just find it easier to work with, and I can cut these into 4 if I just need a little bit. I like the dots. I'm into the dots. So these are a 1/2 inch. This is 1/2 inch, and I have not been able to find them at the Dollar Tree as much. They used to sell them in like a little sleeve. They work great, but I did like the Dollar Tree had permanent, and they also had removable, where these are just permanent. But going in the craft stash, then I found these, and I think I had a different view in mind when I purchased them, but they were $1. There's 24. It says plastic hang tabs. Attaches in, I don't know, plastic. I guess it's saying round hole. Here it is right here. I don't know if how much you can see of that, but it's like a hook, and then you can hang this. I guess like hang something off of it. I don't know what I was thinking. I had a different thought, but we'll see. If I can't use them at home, I definitely will probably bring them to work. It was $1. I picked up 2 packages of these. These are, they call them paper treat bags, and there's 10 in the package. $1, so that's not a bad deal. Chevron pattern. They had them in green, purple, pink, blue, and this tan. I like this. It looked more like natural craft paper to me. And it has a fringed edge, like almost like you cut it with a rickrack pair of scissors. I like that. Remind me of a old-fashioned paper sack that you would get at the store. But I got these from my store that I have with my sisters. So I'll be using these for some of the purchases to put them in there. And what else? Let me lean over and see what else we got here. Okay. So this is like one of those things, a Dollar Tree thing. So this was $1.50. So you can see how they mark it there, $1.50. But I liked it. It's like a hard plastic, even though this steak it's not really my colors, but I really liked the whole look of it, and I thought it might be kind of nice to put in one of the planters I have on my back door. And it's like a windmill type thing. We got something like this last year, and it looked like a hot air balloon, and we quite like, it's quite nice. So just pick something fun to put outside there. I pick these up periodically. They're $1.50, and they are, what do they call them? Stir sticks. And I like to have them in my coffee station area. I probably go through maybe 2 of these a year, I'm guessing. But once in a while, I don't feel like dirtying a spoon. I can use this to stir my coffee. And, when I'm home and it's just me kind of using my own coffee thing, I will stir my coffee and leave the stick to the side and just use it all day long. End of the day, then I'll throw it out. But I like the idea they're wood sticks. There you get 200 in here, but it's great when company comes that they can just use a stir stick and use that for the coffee, so it works out quite well. So then I picked up, I have one like this, and it's a large one, and it's huge, like the top of it's this big. But I like the little mini mini tools that you can use in the kitchen. I have a lot of spatulas and tongs and things like that. Now that I'm only cooking for 2 to 3 people, I don't need large spoons unless I'm doing a large batch cooking. But this I thought was just perfect for vegetables and like elbow pasta, pastina, orzo that I picked up. It's just a mini strainer. It's not super duper quality. If you're drinking loose tea, this would be perfect. But I don't know how many times I've just made a little broth or a little something. Again, I'm not doing big batch cooking anymore. Family size is smaller, but if I made a small amount of broth and I want to drain it, I don't always want to have to use a big one. This is just perfect. I don't have anything like this. I wish they had a different color. I wish maybe gray, but they only had the one color. This was $2. And got this for myself for makeup. And I really like the fact that it has a little snap here, and it's like a heavy duty. Like when it closes, it closes. It's got one on each side, and it has the hook. It's like a toiletry thing. Let me get this open for you. It's just a little hook. We can hang it. So I'm thinking of putting in here like my foundation sponge, things like that. In here, my lipstick and my eyeshadow, and then up here my brushes, my mascara, my eyeliner, and things like that. I liked the idea of hanging this so that I can hang my makeup up, and there it is, and I can see everything I have at a quick glance. And then if I am going away, everything's just packed up into one bag, and there we go. So I'm going to try that for $2. That was from up. I picked 2 of these up, very tall, quite nice. So they're probably 24, 26, maybe 28 inches high, something like that. And they reminded me of like a galvanized bucket. They're just plastic, but they're good heavy duty. These were $4. And I like the fact, there you go, they're drilled already at the bottom for planting. And I got these for tomato plants to put on my porch. I like the height of them for the tomato plant. They've already got the bottom in here drilled out, which a lot of planters I find don't have that. And I'm going to go back because my husband would like to get 2 of these and put cement in them. And he has 2 sets of poles. They look like the old gas lanterns, but they're solar. And he wants to put them in something like this instead of putting them in the ground. If we put them in here, we can move these on the porch wherever we want. Dollar Tree. This is not Dollar Zone. This is a stencil. I really liked it, from Crafter Square. Yes, my dog is snoring in the background, just in case you hear Kip. If you're new to my channel, our dog Kip every once in a while likes to sit at my feet while I do a video and snore loudly. So, that is not my husband snoring, that is my dog. So I liked this. So everybody's getting into the farm country, all that kind of stuff. I like this. I can do trays with it. I could do charger plates with it. I even like the idea of doing this on a gift bag. So if I did some like homemade jam and homemade bread and I put it in a gift bag, I can stencil this on the outside and make it kind of nice. So for $1.25, I will get lots of use out of that. And then I think the last 2 things from Dollar Zone I want to show you. This was $2. Here is the lid. Pretty cool, right? Glass jar. This is something to me I would find at TJ Maxx. I think it is quite nice. And one of the things that I do is dehydrate green vegetables like celery and kale and lettuce and spinach and anything like that. Dehydrate it, then I just, pulverize it down in the blender to a powder that I can add to recipes. And I have it in a jar in my pantry. Then I thought to myself when I saw this, you know what, for $2, it's a heavy jar. It's not, sometimes you get jars that are from the dollar store and you're kind of like they're a piece of junk. These are a nice heavy duty jar. It says from Europe, imports from Lodi, New Jersey. Made in Turkey. Okay, you cannot can in these, but I really liked the jar and I liked the decorative lid. And I even thought to myself, you know, if you do gifts in a jar for Christmas time, how cool would that be that the jar is already decorated? Isn't that really something? They had several different styles. At the end of the video, I'll leave you a couple of pictures and you'll see them. For $2, I thought this was great. I will fill it with my green dehydrated vegetables, put that in my pantry. Who says a pantry has to look dull? Then I picked this one up, and this is, I don't know if you're going to get a good look at it, but it has the tomatoes all around it. I really liked it with the wording. That was $1.50. There is the lid, and I do the same thing. I dehydrate tomatoes, and then I just pulverize them down in the blender to a powder. Again, I can add them to soups, stews, meatloafs, anything like that for added nutritional value. And this is also a very good sturdy jar. And I really like them. I would love to come up with some ideas for gifts in a jar. We'll see what happens with that. Let me put those aside. Then I have two other things I want to show you. So this one is a runner, red, white, and blue. Very long runner. Woo, really big. You can see how big. So I don't know who gave it to me. It's one of the viewers who wanted to remain anonymous. So whoever made this for me, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love it. It's gorgeous. It's going on my table. 'Tis the season of red, white, and blue. So here in America, we do everything red, white, and blue. May, June, July, August, September through Labor Day, which is the first weekend in September. And then we switch over to apples and fall and all that good stuff. But right now it's red, white, and blue. So I don't know who gave it to me, but it was left for me. And I don't know if you want to remain anonymous. Thank you. If you meant to put a card with it or meant to put a note with it, you can always email me if you wanted to keep it private or put a comment in the comments below. That would be great. And then Chris is a viewer who has she made this quilt here and a few other quilts that I have hanging up in the house. And Chris knew my anniversary was coming up, so she came into where I work. She lives local and has gotten to get involved with some of the things I do at work. And she came in singing happy anniversary to me and my husband at my job. And then she gave me this beautiful quilt. Now upstairs in our bedroom, we have a small sitting area. We turned it into like a little library. And my husband enjoys lighthouses, and we have a lighthouse border, little mini lighthouses up there. So she made me this beautiful quilt. So I'll pull it up as we go. There's the lighthouse sitting in the water. And then she put the Bible verse at the bottom. Isn't that absolutely stunning? She hand quilted this. So Chris, thank you so much. I know you don't like when I fuss over you, but you know what? There's nothing better than being fussed over once in a while and feeling special. And making something like this just made my day. My husband is in love with it. We can't wait to go hang it up now that I've shown it on the video. Thank you ever so much. We absolutely love it. So that's all I have for you tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Now, guess what? Guess what? Blows my mind. We're coming up to close to 6,000. I think I only need about 40 more people, and we're going to be at 6,000 subscribers. So, oh, I'm so excited. So we're planning on hitting 6,000 this week. I'm assuming that I will. And with that being said, Friday, June the 10th, Graham and I are doing a Q&A with Graham and Lynn Wilson. So if you all have had questions that you're just dying to ask us, I don't know what. Maybe it's questions for me. Maybe it's questions for my husband, Graham. Maybe it's questions for the two of us. Fire away. Put the questions in the comment below. I'll also put something over on the community page. And for hitting our 6,000 subscribers, hopefully sometime in the next few days, we on June 10th will be doing a Q&A. Again, leave your questions below or on the community page and ask what you want. We will answer the best to our ability that we can without, giving away too much privacy information. But what do you want to know? I know some of you have gotten to know me over the past 2 years over my channel. If you're new and you don't really know who we are, I work full-time outside the home. I do YouTube. I have a small business, very small business, with my sisters online. They're doing more than I am because they have more time, but we still have that. I have 2 older children, my son and daughter-in-law, but I will refer to my 2 older kids because my daughter-in-law is my daughter. I love her like my daughter. I treat her like my daughter, and I call her my daughter. So I forget the in-law part. She's my daughter. And so you will hear me refer to them, but it is my son and my oldest son and his wife. And then I have my youngest son. He is special needs. I'm an adoptive mother. I am a biological mother. I am a homeschool mama. We homeschooled all of our kids. What else can I tell you? My husband is on full-time disability. He has epilepsy, and I have a stink bug flying around my light right now. So I'm getting a little creeped out here. Yuck. But yes, my husband has epilepsy, seizes almost every day, a couple times a day. Don't need any advice on that. Got it covered. We're doing what we need to do. That might be a question you want to ask. How did he get epilepsy? Was he born with it? What happened? How did he get it? So I'm not going to tell you any more than that. So that's kind of the highlight of who we are. My channel is all about everyday living, from living frugally to maybe not, maybe spending a little bit once in a while. Home tips, some cooking, some baking, some DIYs, lots to do with pantry and stockpiling, and I don't know, whatever the thought that comes into my head, that's what we do. Everyday living and living at home and making your house a home. So on that note, I'm going to let you go. I will catch you all on the next video.